Etheria Restart will release their final test 8th of May, and it's time to get ready and learn more about this amazing game. In Etheria Restart, characters are called animus, and each character has an element and rarity, but while in some gachas you can find classes or roles, in Etheria you don't have that, and that's because a lot of characters can fulfill multiple roles. There are 3 rarities, and each one decides the starting ascension of the character. R start at 2 stars, SR start at 3 stars, SSR start at 4 stars. The ascension decides the maximum level of character, but all characters can be ascended to 6 stars. There are 5 elements in Etheria: Reason, Hollow, Odds, Disorder and Constant. As you can see, the advantage and disadvantage is pretty big, and this will help you to progress on all content, countering the element of the enemy. Each character has 8 stats: HP, the life of the character; Defense, that reduces the amount of damage; Attack, amount of damage the character deals; Speed, determines how fast a character will attack according with character's order in battle; Crit rate, chance to deal additional damage; Crit damage, how much additional damage when crit rate happens; Effect accuracy, increased chance to land debuffs; Effect resistance, helps with resistance to debuffs. These are the stats on each character, and having a good balance is really important. Besides that, there are multiple ways to make your character stronger: increasing your level, ascending character stars, upgrading skills, unlocking dupe effects, equipping models or shells. Now that you know how to make your character stronger, let's talk about each one. Leveling is the simplest way to improve the character's power. This way, you also improving all stats mentioned before. Character will gain experience in battles, and you can quickly upgrade them with investigation records. Investigation records is an item that comes in 3 rarities, each one providing different amounts of XP. Primary will give 200 XP, Intermediate will give 1000 XP, Advanced will give 5000 XP. These items can be farmed in the investigation mode. Early on the game, don't try to run a full SSR team, because the higher level the character, more experience will need. The max level is 50, but you can only achieve that when your character is ascended to 6 stars. Ascending a character increases their star level. The way it's done in Etheria Restart is using shadow prints. These items come in 4 rarities: blue, shadow, orange and red. To ascend a character from 2 to 3 stars you need blue shadow print. From 3 to 4 stars, purple shadow print, and so on. Shadow prints can be bought from shops, obtained from story progression and other events and modes. The maximum level a character can reach is tied to their current star level. 2 stars level 30, 3 stars level 35, 4 stars level 40, 5 stars level 45, 6 stars level 50. You need to reach a level cap for the star value to be able to ascend to the next one. And something very important, the character will be back to level 1 when you ascend them, so having a lot of XP books will be very useful. Each character will have something called as prowess. In this system you can level skills and activate dupes. Each character has 3 skills: Skill 1, basic attack; Skill 2, active or passive; Skill 3, active or passive. The basic attack has no cooldown and can be used anytime. Other 2 skills will have cooldown since they are way stronger. A skill can be upgraded and you can gain a lot of additional stats. Each skill is split into 12 nodes. 8 of them will give stats and other 4 will upgrade the skills. To upgrade stat nodes you need anima imprints that can be farmed from the GP outpost. For the upgrade nodes they require a very rare resource called lattice. You can only obtain this from some shops and events. So before upgrading a skill for a character, make sure they are worth the investment, especially on SSR characters. A dupe is a copy of a character that you already have. It will be turned into anima that you can feed to the same character to gain additional effects. Dupe 1, 3 and 5 are the same for every characters. Dupe 1 and 3 increase HP, def and attack 5% each. Dupe 5 increased damage dealt by 10% and decreases damage taken by 10%. Dupes 2 and 4 are character specific, increasing 2 of their stats by a certain percentage. Keep in mind, Dupes will be very helpful for PvE content, but in RTA PvP, the most competitive mode, Dupes effects are disabled. Models are equivalent of gear. You can farm them in the threshold modes where you will have 3 different bosses. Each one will drop different gear sets. Each character can equip 6 models, 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side. The 3 slots on the left side have fixed main stats: Mask, Flat Attack, Transistor, Flat HP, Wrist Wheel, Flat Def. The 3 slots on the right side can be slotted with cores and they have a bigger pool of main stats: HP, Def, Attack, Crit Rate, Crit Damage, Effect Accuracy and Effect Resistance. Models come in different rarities, starting on Normal and ending with Mythic. Rarity will decide the amount of substats the piece starts, 1 to 4, and the number of matrix levels it can roll, 1 to 3. The higher rarity, the higher chance to roll higher values for both. To upgrade a model, you will need Etheria coins. The upgrade breakpoints are 3, 6, 9 and 12 and 15. If a model starts with just one substat, upgrading to 3 will unlock a second substat. In case of 4 substat model, upgrading will improve one of the substats. Models come with different sets. Each model can drop 1 to 3 matrix levels, with 6 slots for models, giving you a total pool of 18 matrix levels you can use. Check these examples. The Onslaught requires 12 matrix levels to activate the max benefit. The Strive requires 8 and Swift Raid requires 6. There are 21 sets available in game and a lot of combinations, but we'll leave it for our next video. Shells are the last elements that improves character's performance. They act as weapons. Equipping a shell improves the character's stats, attributes, but also grants a special skill that activates on their own. There are currently 35 shells available. Shells come with 4 stats: HP, Def, Attack and Speed. Equipping them will improve the character's stats by the same amount. Each shell can roll up to 3 different passives that will increase character stats. Slot 1 improves either HP, Def or Attack. Slot 2 improves crit rate, crit damage, healing effect, effect accuracy or effect resistance. Slot 3 has a lot of options from straight damage to element specific. These passives can be rerolled using training data and reconfigure chips so you can find your perfect combination. Each shell has a skill that is either active or passive. This is tied to the shell and can be changed, and shells come with 3 different set slots, each with 1 to 3 matrix levels, so when rolled well you can get 9 additional matrix levels, bringing a total of 27 matrix levels to use on your characters. The sets that roll on the shell aren't fully random, and each shell has a pool of sets that can appear on them. Quite a lot of ways to improve your character performance, and you will need a lot of stamina to farm everything you need. Firstly, you really want to focus on experience materials. Leveling your characters will give you higher raw stats, but before extending your character to next star level, make sure to have enough XP materials saved to level them back up. Second, prowess. The raw stats you get from stat nodes are very important, so you will want to farm anime imprints to increase those. And last, shells and models. These 2 systems are very important. Each shell can roll specific matrix effects, so you have to pick a shell that not only benefits your character skills wise, but also set wise. Once you settle on that, you will know what models to farm. Start focusing on your DPS first, then healer and support next. Hope this guide can help with your journey on Etheria Restart and make sure to have fun. Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to follow for more content.